Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you some really real college advice from a college student. I am now a junior by credits, but I've been going to college for 2 years. I've taken a lot of credits in high school and stuff, which I will be talking about, but I think that I can give you guys some good advice for those going into college, those thinking about college, those starting college, just some real advice from someone who's been through a lot in college these past 2 years. So let's just get into it. I have a list on my phone here, so I'm just going to read it out right here. See? Okay. So the first thing is for anyone in high school. This could be like literally freshmen in high school. My recommendation is to take dual credit classes over AP classes. And I say this because I took both AP and dual credit classes, and I went to college with 13 credits, and those were just from the dual credit classes. The AP classes gave me no credits whatsoever, so that's how I'm already a junior in college when I've only been going for 2 years. It's a lot more helpful than it would be to take the AP classes and stress about that when you can get the dual credit from taking a high school class at a college level, get both college and high school credits at the same time. The next thing is, this is for high school seniors who are starting to buy stuff for their college dorm room. You will get a letter in the mail from most colleges about buying these like bundle packs online, so it'll come with like a comforter, like foam for under your bed and all this other stuff. Don't buy those. It sucks. I bought it and my comforter ripped within a year. It was terrible. I had to buy a new foam like underneath thing because my foam within the first 3 days went from like being this thick to this thick. It was not worth it. So don't buy it. The stuff is cheap. The only good part of it was the blanket, and that was it. The next thing is I will go into this further details into more further detail as I go down my list, because my list is quite long, but yeah, it won't focus. But yeah, make connections. This is just broad, but make them with whoever you can, whether that be a peer, roommate, teacher, professor, anyone, even just staff, like any type of staff. Just make those connections because they can help you further along. And then after that, going along with making connections, join clubs. Join clubs that you're passionate about, join clubs that you're not so passionate about. Just join any type of club, join clubs that are like close to your major, because it can help you in the long run. It's helped me so much because I'm an engineering major, and I joined a women's and engineering club, and it's helped me get so many like research positions already and just do all that. It's good. It's worth your time. Join clubs. Try to create new clubs if there's something that sparks your passion that's not there. Create new clubs. It'll be worth it. Trust me. My next thing is to take summer classes over winter classes, because winter classes you can only take 1 to 2 classes and you cannot get any financial aid. No financial aid, at least for my college. But for a summer class you can take, I forget how many credits it is, but you can take like up to 3 or 4 classes and you get financial aid with it, and the classes are just so much better because there's so many more options than there is in winter classes. So my suggestion is to take summer classes over winter classes. The next thing is to apply for scholarships. Whether you think you're going to get it or not, just apply for scholarships. And that goes along with making connections with your professors, because a lot of the time you're going to need a letter of reference from a professor or a faculty member from the university, and that's why I say make connections. And those scholarships, the college scholarships, are going to be a lot better than the high school scholarships you got. That's just a big thing. Apply for any type of scholarship you see that comes in your email. Even if you think you're not going to get it, just apply. After that, try to find research positions, because I'm a science field. All my classes, all of them are like research positions, so that's why I'm saying that. But try to find, if you're in like some type of field where you have to do research, try to find them. A lot of them get sent to your emails from the professors looking to hire. Just try to find research positions. You are never too young, trust me. I was going in as a sophomore and I was able to get a research position. So that just says a lot. Like, they're looking, they don't care about your age. They want someone, at least my professor wanted someone as a sophomore, because they wanted someone that they could train and not have to retrain every year because they're older. So always look for that, because they're always open and it helps you with your scholarships. The next thing, this has to do with roommates and all that. If you have a friend and you like your friend but you're not sure about rooming with them because your living styles don't really agree, you do not have to live with them. Trust me, it'll be a lot better if you don't live with them. It ruins your friendship if you do, because your living styles are just too different to be living together. You can stay friends with them without having to live with them. And then after that, if you want to move because you and your roommate do not get along, move. Trust me, it makes it a whole lot better. Your classes will get better, your whole headspace will be better because you moved. It just gets worse if you don't move. I learned that too from having 2 bad roommate experiences, which I might tell later on, but just do it. It's worth it, trust me, and there's always a spot where you can move to. It might be better to be with someone random because maybe you could find your best friend from doing it, but move if you have to. The next tip is for someone who thinks they're going to get overwhelmed with taking more than 15 credits. 15 credits is like the normal credits, so that's like 4 to 5 classes a semester. If you think you're going to get overwhelmed with taking more than 15 credits, then only take 15 credits. If it means that you're going to be there for like an extra semester or an extra year, that's fine. That's a lot of college students, so that's fine. But also you could take summer classes if you want to graduate in those 4 years to catch up. You can take those summer classes. If you think 15 credits is too much, you can take 13 credits, you can take 12 credits. If you keep the 12 credits, you're still considered a full-time student. So it's worth it to just take as many credits as you think will not overwhelm you. The next thing, it has to do with also finding a roommate. I've learned this from mistakes with finding my freshman roommate, but be straightforward when looking for a roommate. Do not agree to something that you're not gonna that you don't believe in or that you don't like necessarily. Like, if you don't like that, be straightforward. Your roommate will either agree with you. If they don't agree with you, then that's their own thing. Then try to move. But try to find someone that you can agree with and be straightforward, saying, no, I don't like this, because otherwise you're gonna hate it there. Also, that goes along with when you're texting someone, a potential roommate, online. Don't be like, oh yeah, I like the show, or I like when the TV's on at night, when you don't, because you guys won't click. It just won't work because you're too different of people. This is a tip. I mean, probably boys won't agree with this tip, but in my experience, get the smaller meal plan over the larger meal plan. You don't end up eating all your meals. Like, you can try to eat all of them, but you never do. So if you're in between 2 meal plans, get the smaller of the 2. It'll save you money, save you meals, because you won't end up eating all of it. The next tip, this is something I learned from my sister. Told me a girl that I graduated with in high school was coming back to the high school and telling students that they needed to make connections with their professors by going to office hours to just say hi. Do not do that. Your professors do not want that, and a lot of time you have to make appointments to even go to office hours. Office hours is used for asking questions. If you want to make a connection with a professor, try to get a research position or talk to them in class or after class. Do that type of thing. Don't go to the office hours to just say hi. Your professors will not like that, and they will consider you on a list of students they cannot handle. Let's put it that way. The next one is, this is something I have even had issues with: use a tutor. My freshman year, I had calculus and calc 2, and those classes I struggled with so much, and I didn't want to be like, oh, I have to go to the tutor, ruin my pride. But when I went to the tutor, it helped me so much. A lot of the time, your tuition covers the tutor cost, so you can go to the tutor and it's part of your tuition. Go to the tutor if you need help. If you never went to the tutor in high school, it's fine. No one will judge you for going there, but go there if you need the help for any class that they offer. Trust me, it's worth it. The same thing goes with counselors. A lot of the time, your tuition will pay for having like counseling and different type of health issues. If you need to see a counselor because you're having like mental health issues, you can do it. It's usually part of your tuition, and it will help you in the long run. My college does, the first 10 appointments are free with your tuition, and then after that you pay. Just do something like that if you need it. I'm just saying don't ruin your mental health because you because you think it's going to look bad on yourself. No one will judge you for that. The next thing is, this goes along with clubs, but also try to play like one intramural. Sorry. My school has all different types of intramurals, such as like cornhole. So like even if you're not athletic, you can play the intramurals. It's a great way to make friends and have fun without the pressure of trying to win. It's also a great way, like if you don't have a team, a lot of the times you form teams like online, like in this group section. Ours is like UREC, and you can join a team even if you don't know them. It's a great way to meet new people. The next tip, and this is honestly brought me probably so many more friends. Make friends with people that you typically won't, because they're going to be better friends than the people you don't know. You don't know who you're going to meet in college, but try to be nice to everyone and try to be friends with everyone. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. That's fine. But try to meet new people, be friends with them, get along with them, because it's lonely when you're on your own in college. So if you have someone to talk to, it's so much better than not talking to anyone. And then my last tip, and something everyone should be okay with, it is okay to eat alone at a table, like in the common area when you're eating. A lot of the time, well, I mean not this year especially because of COVID, but a lot of the time people have classes going on, so you cannot always meet your friends for lunch. That's just how it is. You cannot always meet them for lunch. So if you eat alone at a table, no one's going to be upset with you. No one's going to be, oh, you're weird because you eat alone at a table. All the other tables, people are eating alone too. So it's fine. It is totally fine to eat alone and then meet up with your friends for dinner or something. Like, not everyone will always have the same schedule where they can eat at the same time. That is okay, and that is something that I have learned, that it is okay to eat alone when there's no one around. But that's also why I say make friends with people that you want to make friends with, because then someone else could be eating alone that you know, and you can sit at a table with them and get to know them. But it is okay to eat alone. Like, your pride will be fine. And those are all the tips I have. Sorry, I kind of talked a little fast. If you have any more questions about anything, any more college questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them. If there's enough questions, maybe I'll film another video. Just answer all those questions. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, leave a, yeah. Have a good day. I will see you guys later.